Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Crimson Feral. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Tricaru. So I already have that running in the dungeon, but I'll go over the general stats and things that you need quickly, the sets that I have on, damage that you need for Verti-heal, and then I'll show you guys a couple full runs. We'll start with the fastest Tricaru here. These are the stats. When I get the guild buff, so my guild is level 20 right now. At level 21 I get 3% more. When I do that, it will turn into this build right here. So I'll have 30 accuracy. I'll have 2 more speed. I will lose some of whatever here, but the issue is that I was 2% defense, or not 2%. I was 2 defense off, so I had to switch the slot 3 and 6 runes for right now, just until my guild levels up once more. But that'll put the accuracy back up at 30, which is decent. But obviously, you'd like to have more. If you can get an accuracy set on here on any of this stuff, that would be really helpful. Because just looking at all of them, I have. This will be 30, remember that, and then 33 and 33. So if I could get accuracy, or the accuracy set on one of them, it would be like 43, 43, 40, which would be just helping you be a lot more consistent. The runs would be faster that way. But yeah, these are the runs I have on right now. Speed, defense, and defense with slot 135 here. Okay, so there's that one. As always, defense artifacts, there's no reason to run anything else. Yeah, that's just strange too. This is the second Tricaru that moves here. These are the total stats I have. And then, yeah, so the runes here, defense percentage, and defense percentage with some different stats here. So the important thing about this one was that its speed was fast enough to get completely filled up when the first Tricaru goes. So the third one just needs to be faster than Verti-heal. But the first one you want to shoot for like 200 speed or faster if you can. This one needs to be whatever you need to make sure that you aren't missing any attack bar gain at all. It's immediately into the next turn of the second Tricaru. So this is sitting fine right here. But yeah, it's a pretty simple one. This is not hard. I was happy to get a shield set on here too. That's great for Necropolis. Then this is the third one here. So this one ended up with the most defense. It's just, when it's the slowest one, that's kind of how that can happen. But I did end up putting crit damage on it, so it's sitting with defense, crit damage, defense here, and then it has these 135 runes here. So this is where I would like to throw maybe an accuracy set on. It's hard to say. I mean, I just pulled a rune. I just pulled a guard rune that could be like potentially, not that one. This one could be potentially better, but then I looked at it and this is the one that isn't faster anyway. This is like the third one, so this will probably just go on like a Frankenstein or something. But looking for upgrades even after you have the team built is always a good thing. I might shave a second or two off and just add more consistency. And when I say consistency, this team that I'm showing you with these stats is 100%. It has not failed yet. Yep, okay, yep, still hasn't failed yet. It would be if it's going to fail anywhere, it's definitely going to be on camera. Yeah, anyway, yeah, pretty fine here. It's whatever. If you don't have to put crit damage on, it's not increasing the runtime very much at all. Actually, my runtime went from a best of 117 or 118 to 112. So the difference is not huge, but it is with what I have now. It's consistently 120. That's like the average. 120 to 122 is the average runtime, which is really helpful. I mean, if I could get, 2 of them on crit damage and just deal more damage, that would help a lot. But again, the accuracy is actually more important, because then the defense break gets on and the Verd gets to attack into a decreased defense, and that's what's going to clear faster. Crit damage is really just like a second-hand thing to think about. So again, this is the fastest one, then this one, and then this one. And so with what I have, I needed to hit 1,998.4 or 5 or 6 or something in there. So basically 2,000 defense flat is what I needed, and that's what I hit. So it was pretty nice. I do have 7 determination sets. I have 2 on all of these. I was able to get a shield set on this one as well, which is great. Again, an accuracy set here would be fantastic, especially on this one. Being the slowest one anyway, it should be the easiest one to put a accuracy set onto. But then this one, Verd ended up with a determination set as well. So this is why. This was, as I was building the team, this rolled perfectly, and it was a very easy choice to just throw this onto him. I mean, just for the crit rate. It doesn't have any attack, no crit damage, none of that. If I could get an attack percentage gem, I would definitely put it on for accuracy, probably. But it's pretty nice to have this in there. And then this one rolled nicely, got 16%. So this is 40% crit rate right here between these 2 runes. And then I was able to keep attack percentage on there, and I threw some crit damage, and then this turned out really nice too. I was able to get 25 there. I got a little crit rate. Can't grind that up yet, but that was great. And then this one was like an event rune or something from before, so that's where I got both those 2. But then again, these are slots 1, 3, and 5 here. So just making sure you have 100% crit rate, and then making sure that your Verd is not faster than the last Tricaru or any of the Tricarus in the team is actually kind of hard, because typically you don't want to keep stuff without speed. So you don't have a tremendous pile of runes sitting around that have just 0 speed, and just have straight damage stats. Like 6 years ago, that every account you looked at would have had that, but now with repeat battles, people can farm so many more runes that people are keeping just higher quality runes, that stuff with speed, crit rate, crit damage, attack, or whatever it is that they need. But yeah, he's pretty nice. He does have attack here and attack here, additional damage by percentage of stuff, co-op damage, their damage dealt on dark, additional damage stuff here, which is great. Especially the defense thing, it's actually pretty helpful for him. When you have 56% extra defense from all the determination runes you have on the team, it's pretty nice. So anyway, that is basically all the runes there. So I will show you guys a full run now. Oh, do I have... Yep, still not anything good. Nothing changes there. You can get a faster team, more consistent team, but it doesn't mean you're any better runes. Okay, 115 is nice, so we'll hop into here. Again, it hasn't failed. The speed is great. That's what determination is really awesome for, is that... Okay, so there the defense... The decreased defense didn't land there. So that's the kind of stuff that is hindering the runs, and just... Yeah, I mean, it could have been... I could have been through a second and a half or 2 seconds faster, and then that's just better by just having more accuracy on the Tricarus. But yeah, that's really the only thing. Like, the speed is great where it's at. With determination, you can get that slot 2 speed on there. With you can do Swift too. It's pretty hard with Swift. Making sure you then pick up all the defense you need. You basically have to go Swift guard if you're going to run a Swift set with them. And then on top of that, like, you just have to get so much defense percentage to make up for all this stuff. And it's kind of tough, so determination is great for that. Typically this takes 5 rotations, so I think we're at rotation number 4 right now. Starting rotation number 4. And then I think this is into rotation 5. So, yeah. So there's that. I'll show you guys my arena towers here in a moment too. That was like the exact same time. Nice. Very nice there. So arena towers are not too high. The defense one is pretty high. It's just, you know, this is basically 2 determination sets right here. Which you might think, well, why not just throw on 9 determination sets? But it's a ridiculous amount of farming. I mean, it took me literally weeks of farming just all these Rift Beast dungeons to get all this stuff together. So it's debatably it's easier to just do the Guardstone thing, and then you're saving yourself room for shield sets or an accuracy set or whatever you need on there. So I would definitely go through and still do this. Yeah. The crit damage is sitting at 15%. The attack is sitting at 10%, so 25% extra damage there. The speed is at 5%, so nothing huge. But the fire one is 4, so Vertiheal has 29% extra damage for each hit he's doing. In theory, you know, you get this up to, I don't know, you get plus 15 attack for fire attack there, and that's 11% more. You get some more attack here, you get some more crit damage here, and pretty quickly it's turning into, it's, you know, Vert has 20% extra damage. You're clearing even faster, and that's always a good deal. I wouldn't worry about the water sanctuary. The Icarus are not, it's not worth it. It's just better to just save up for the other attacking towers, because even on crit damage, they're nothing even close to Verd. I mean, Verd is doing at least 10 times more damage than at Tricaru or an Icaru even on crit damage. So that's a new best. That's great. But anyway, that is, I think, it for this video. If I missed anything, just leave a comment below. But I mean, Tricaru is pretty simple. It's if you put in the time, at the end it's pretty simple. Actually, building this team took me 4 hours of just sitting and looking at all the runes I had, doing different things. I burned through like 25 re-app stones, which I wouldn't recommend, but at the same time I would. I mean, if you don't have meta teams, like if you don't have Tricaru, chances are you're not getting a whole lot of runes from Dragons and Necropolis anyway, which those are the runes you want to reroll. Sometimes you can do Swift when you're more endgame RTA looking for really high speed runes, but really, like, you're wanting to re-app your Violent runes or your Rage runes, getting stuff together for PvP on that front. So, but yeah, that's what I did. I just re-apped some of them, got runes that were better, and was able to do this just faster that way. So yeah, that is all. If I get an accuracy set on, I'll say it in my middle game guide. If you guys watch the middle game guide, then you'll see it there. But if you guys don't, definitely check that out. Also, if you enjoyed the video, if it helped you out, and you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. And anyway, that's all for this one, guys, and thank you all for watching.